So, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the title for our panel, I don't know who created the title, but it's incredibly boring. And this is actually one of the most interesting spaces. The title for the panel is Post-PSD. What is this? It's like post-traumatic stress disorder. It's a little bit more interesting than that, don't worry. Post-PSD2. If you've got that, please go and see your doctor. Payments and chatbots version 2018. This is like a military ordnance. But what we're actually talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is a fundamental realignment of how Fintech is going to operate over the next few years. Many of you are obviously familiar with the European standards for payments, and those are all now being changed by quite vigorous and muscular regulation in order to create more competition in the marketplace. This obviously now creates an opportunity not only for incumbents, but for startups as well. And not necessarily disruptive ones, but ones who bring new kinds of customer experience, new kinds of ways of working that are far more fluid, far more customer-oriented, and far more have much more potential to really make Fintech motor in a general sense. So let me just introduce our panel. Let's see now. David Sosna from Personetics. Where are you, David? There he is. David has a long and illustrious history in this area with previous companies. And you'll detect a theme going on, which I might allude to later on. Next up is Shachar Bialick. That's right. How do I say that as well? Bialick? Go. I know. Bialick. I was going wrong emphasis. Shachar Bialick from Curve, who's the CEO and co-founder. Now, Curve is a very interesting company based out of London at the moment. God knows what will happen with Brexit. We'll find out later, shall we? They've come up with a fantastic new application about your wallet, but it's a little bit more complicated than that, and we'll explain that shortly. Next up is Stefan Klestil from Speedinvest. There he is, just here. Say hello, Stefan. He is a partner with Speedinvest. Now, Speedinvest have sort of decloaked like a Klingon battleship in space, suddenly investing in all of these Fintech startups, making a lot of London investors very jealous, for obvious reasons. And then finally, we have Sergio Chalbaud. Now, Sergio is standing in for somebody else who switched panels, who is now completely irrelevant to me. I'm all about Sergio. And he's now with Fintonic. So that's a good idea. Let's start with Fintonic. Sergio, so just to unpack briefly what everyone does, Fintonic, big data providing customers with targeted loans and insurance products. But what does that actually mean in practice? Are you just selling in a new kind of way, or what's different about what you're actually doing?
So Fintonic is actually what's called a virtual bank. What a virtual bank means
by the way, just hold a mic like this, like Bono.
Like here?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. So Fintonic is a virtual bank. A virtual bank means that we are taking no deposits, no accounts, no cards, but we are still providing value to the customers. The way it works is that our customers are syncing their existing banking relations into Fintonic,